Never expected to see this many people here. And thank you guys. And a lot of people have made allusions to this, but looking around, everyone look around right now. This is what makes America great. We were promised this. This is what makes America great. And our very last speakers that are going to send us off, we have Natalia and Los Niños de Corsos is going to come back up. We also have with us Juan Perez, who has a couple words that he's going to share with us, and then we'll hand it over to Natalia.
You want to go first?
Come on up. No, come on up.
No?
Juan.
Hola. Hi.
Hola.
My name is Juan Perez, and well, I was really affected by that raid in Sandusky Corsos. They took my mom, and it was very hard. But before that, I just really want to say thank you to everyone that came. Like, thinking about this, I would think that it'd be mostly, well, I don't want to offend people, but say Mexicans, I guess, Latinos. But then looking around, I see so many Americans and other people like that. It makes me happy, because before this, I would always think that, you know, everyone around me that was American, except my friends, would always like say bad things at me. Latino, go back to your country, you know, all that stuff. And now I'm standing here, and so many people are fighting for the things I believe in, for the things I have had to go through. My mom, she was taken, and right now they're holding her in Sandusky, and it's been really hard. I can only call her a few times. It's 21 cents for 1 minute just to talk to her. And well, when I mentioned this to one person, I got so much money to be able to talk to my mom, and I just want to thank the people that did that. I have $41 to talk to my mom. 2 years ago, they also took my dad, and well, he's back now, but I was with him. And what people don't understand in this thing, at the raid, they didn't just take the illegals, they took anyone that looked Mexican or Latino. If you looked the way I do right now, you were arrested and sent to a van until you could prove that you were legal in here. And if you couldn't prove it, then I'm sorry, then you're going to jail. And it's really hard. I have some friends of mine that are the same age as me that were working that day, and they were held in there for 3 hours straight just for the way they looked. And then when they sent out, they had to leave their parents behind because they were taken to Michigan or somewhere else. My mom's being held right there, and I keep thinking, now that she's gone, what am I gonna do? With my dad, I was sad, and now it's happening all over again. My dad's gonna have court February 18th, 2019. If he gets taken away, and my mom's also, I'll either be sent to foster care or back to Mexico with them. And not just me, I have a little brother and a little sister. My brother's 13, my sister's 9. My sister doesn't even know that my mom's gone. She thinks that she's still working. It's hard. And it's not even me also. I live in a community named Jefferson Street. Some people might know it, but in Jefferson there are a lot of kids that are just like me, maybe even worse. I met a little baby girl. Her name's Merari. She's 11 months old, and they took her dad. And I'm just thinking, out of her perspective and out of her dad's, her dad is never going to see this little baby take her first steps, see her first words, the first day of school. This baby is not going to ever see her dad if they take him away. The baby is never going to have a dad to be able to grow up with. It's hard and it's difficult. Nowadays it's segregation all over again. I can't go one day without being called a Latino, to go back to my country, to do all that stuff, and it's hard. It's really hard. I had a friend, he kept being bullied and bullied and bullied, and he wanted to take his own life away. It's hard. My dad right now is working all the way in Corsos still. He's still working there because turns out you can get someone out of there, but for $10,000. And for the people that are working at Corsos to begin with, all of them are really poor, and it's hard. $10,000 to get my mom back. And still to go to court. My mom called me once and then said that there was a woman in there. She had children and all that. She was stuck in there for 7 months and she's still waiting. I can't imagine that being my mom. She's my mom. I love her. I can't live without her for 7 months. I want to thank everyone here who came here. Thank you so much.